Hello, welcome to another Bite-Sized Me. This is Ebere. I'd like to talk about one of my personal challenges today. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, and it can be particularly challenging to address an issue which is in part what defines us or what we believe makes us successful. So how do you change something about you, or in this case, how do I change something about me that I feel is part of my winning formula that makes me successful in what I do? Because I know that I have to change it, because in the long run, it is actually not so good for my well-being. So the issue I wanted to talk about is my overdeveloped work ethic. I have this ingrained conscious and unconscious belief that everything is my responsibility. And yes, I know I need the assistance of a professional to totally unpick the reasons behind this issue. But I do have some idea of the contributing factors and a very clear idea of the adverse effects it's having on me. So what's the problem with having an overdeveloped work ethic, you might ask? After all, a robust work ethic is a good thing, isn't it? Well, in my case, it's the over that's the challenge. The overdeveloped work ethic can mean that I blur the boundary between the job, my role, and my person. And I can assume responsibility for everything. And I mean everything, as people who know me personally and professionally. This means that sometimes I or any team that I'm part of, if we're tasked with something, a project or delivery of something, I can take a personal responsibility to ensure it gets done and done to the standards I set for myself, even if it means picking up the slack when the project is under-resourced, or if others are not pulling their weight the way I feel they should. The good thing is that this can mean that the work gets done and gets done to a high standard. But it also means that I take on more than I should. I end up exhausted and start to resent the job or the team and the individuals I'm working with. It means that I can't switch off. I'm one of those terrible people who feel guilty when they have a holiday or a weekend off because I know that the work's not done yet. And I also know that I'm at risk of being taken advantage of by people who recognize that if Ebere will get it done, and so they pile more and more on my plate. So I definitely need to do something about it. So how do I address this without totally losing my dedication to delivery, which, like we said at the beginning, delivery is a good thing. Having a robust work ethic is a good thing. So I'm working on that. I don't have a solution completely, but I have a few practical things that I've started trying to apply. I have a sticker on my screen over here, on my desktop screen, and on the screensaver on my phone, which says, Ebere, say no. Simple, isn't it? The other one says, Ebere, do you have to do it? And I am getting better at heeding that advice and saying no in a constructive way, and saying, actually, no, you don't have to do this, someone else can. But it's a work in progress. I'm not there yet. And I suspect that I might still need the assistance of a professional to finally unpick it.